Hey guys, Scott from Rusticob.com here.
And Seth from theshrinkingpastor.com. How you doing? Together, the three of us, we're Mark Woodman's Breakfast Club. Good to see you on this Friday morning. Hope all is well. So today we are continuing to talk about traveling. We're going to talk about some technology that I hope will make traveling easier for me, and I want to share it with you guys.
It's interesting, if nothing else.
That's right. I want to share it with you guys. Maybe you can pick something up that'll be interesting to you. We are continuing to smoke Guilty Pleasure from Ashton, Not the Kutcher, in our new Rusticobs.
Rusticobs, not a Rusticob.
Rusticobs.
Rusticob.
Why not a Rusticob?
You can visit Rusticob.com shortly.
Why not a Rusticob?
Maybe y'all have to go get a Rusticob.
But you should always...
They're not rusty, they're rustic.
You should always be visiting mywieneryourmouth.com at least twice a week. So, into it. A couple of things. I've been doing some Amazon shopping, and we've talked before about the benefits of Amazon Prime. I think we might talk...
We ought to do a segment on that, because there are things, if you're not already a Amazon Prime member, there are things about it you don't understand, because you ought to should be an Amazon Prime member.
So let's talk about Amazon Prime real quick. It's a yearly fee. That is what, $80?
It feels like a lot.
It's a lot when you're paying it. I think it's $80. It's half of that if you're a student and have a student email address, which I do. So I've not had a problem. $40 a year. That's easy for me to pay.
Maybe we should make Mark Woodman's Breakfast Club an academy.
There we go.
We'll get our
everyone's student.
Everybody's a student.
.edu.
That's exactly right.
And so
mywieneryourmouth.edu.
There we go. So the most obvious benefit of Amazon Prime is you get free 2-day shipping on many items. Anything that's coming out of an Amazon distribution center.
Anything that's labeled Prime.
Right.
And you can even limit your search or filter your search by Prime only. Now that isn't always smart to do, because you might find
see everything.
There are people selling Missouri Meerschaum pipes. This exact pipe right here. Well, no. This exact pipe right here. Well, no, not that one, because that was the wrong stem on it.
Pipes. They're selling Missouri Meerschaum pipes.
They're selling.
You made your point. Move on.
They're selling that pipe right there, which we sell for about $9 or so. And by the way, the price is going up in August. So by the time they see this, Missouri Meerschaum across the board price increase.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. But anyway,
sorry.
This pipe selling, let's say, in the $9 range. On Amazon, it's about $15 if you select Prime. And that's because somebody has figured out that the only way they can make any money, and they're not making excessive money. I looked into it. They're making a reasonable amount of money by charging you $15 for that and letting you get free shipping.
Right. Yeah, so some of the places you can find the same product without Prime, and they're offering free shipping at a lower cost of what the Prime would be. But for many
or even
things,
shipping. Maybe you're going to pay $1.99 shipping.
It ends up being less than you would pay for the Prime. But in many cases, with the Prime shipping, free, again, it's free because you're paying for the service, right?
So it's like free 2-day shipping,
right?
Which is a bit expedited.
Yeah, so it is fast turnaround. You can order something as late as about 6 o'clock in the evening, and it'll be there 2 days later at your door. It's wonderful. My wife and I, we buy all of our diapers for our son that way, his wipes, and a whole bunch of other stuff that, anytime we're like, oh, we really need X, Y, or Z, I'll get on Amazon, compare their prices to Walmart, Target, find usually they're cheaper, and it comes up, it arrives at my house in 2 days. It's amazing.
You know why diapers are cheaper?
No.
Amazon actually set up a shipping department at Procter & Gamble in Cincinnati. So they added a shipping area to their distribution center, and they are able to completely cut out any other handling, and all those Procter & Gamble products, of which there are many, are available directly through Amazon at just a tremendous price.
Yeah. Well, the price is dirt cheap, and one of the things that you can do with Amazon Prime is you can subscribe to certain items. So if you've got something that you want to purchase on a recurring basis, it will automatically send it to your door every 2 weeks or once a month. And by doing that, you get even more money knocked off the price. So, if I buy a box of diapers, it might cost me $35 or $28 if I sign up for their recurring shipment. And I would get a box once a month. And what actually got me interested in it in the first place is I saw some CEO talking about how this is one of his best time-saving tricks, because he put everything that he would normally run out to the grocery store, all of those things that are non-perishable that he needs every month, he put them on automatic recurring cycle on Amazon Prime, and it just saves him time and money.
It's like, back, those of you who are my age, I'm 50, might remember when gas was like 79 cents a gallon, and you could drive around a while waiting to find gas that was a few cents cheaper. Now that gas is in the $3.50 range, if you drive half a mile to go save yourself a penny, depending upon the kind of mileage you get, if you're in Boy's vehicle, he's just lost.
I get 12 miles.
He's just lost whatever he saved by driving. So when you figure out the cost of driving somewhere and the odds that you're going to come home with something you probably didn't need to spend money on, you're much better off.
You run that risk with Amazon too, which is actually everything I'm going to show you today. The other great things about Amazon Prime is they have their own videos that are Prime, that are like Netflix, so you can stream them to your computer, to a Roku, Apple TV, Xbox. They also have now a new music service.
Free.
Right.
The
Prime ones are free.
The free ones that come with Prime are the exact same TV shows and movies that you find on Hulu Plus and on...
Not all of them. Some of them are. So different channels have different channels have set up with different of those. They're basically networks, they're online networks. So
here's the thing: you see Vanilla Sky suddenly becomes available on Netflix.
But who wants to watch Vanilla Sky?
One time, don't give it away. One time you want to watch Vanilla Sky. Hey, did you like that Tom Cruise movie, The Edge of Tomorrow?
I liked it a lot, but we're going to run long on time. This whole having a time thing is weird. We're not very good at it. Amazon Prime also has a new music service, and you can borrow books, too, from their library. All things that you get with the Prime membership. Super cool. So these are all things that I've purchased through Amazon, through Prime. And the links that we put below, fair warning, they're going to be affiliate links. So if you find these things interesting and you want to buy them, if you click those links, we'll get a little bit of the cost back.
A little something, something.
A little something, something.
Doesn't
you
cost
don't have
you
to.
Anymore.
It doesn't cost you a thing. You don't have to, but I don't want to be one of those guys that puts the links there and doesn't tell you. So that's the deal. So first thing I've got to show you some of the best headphones, earbuds I have ever worn. These are Panasonic HJE 120s. They are kind of jelly. They have that jelly earbud thing. They have 3 different sizes of buds, and they come in a multitude of colors.
Comes with all 3 sizes.
Comes with all 3. So if you've got tiny ears or really big, you can adjust. They're just so comfortable. I had a pair of these that I bought to replace a $30 pair of iPhone headphones, which were okay. I'm just blown away. That the shape of them is a little odd. Takes a little bit to get used to. But once you do, it's just so comfy. So I recently went from 1 pair to 4. I bought 3 extra pair. They're only $10 on Amazon.
Do they fit in your ear canal?
They do. Yeah, they go in. They fit in. And they're so. You cannot hear these earbuds if you're sitting next to someone wearing them. I mean, it is just silent. Even if you have one out, the sound doesn't travel far past the tip of this. So even, when I take them out, I'm listening to a movie, things are loud, there's explosions. I take my earbuds out and I'm just holding them. I'm shocked that I can't hear anything. Amazing.
Well, that's because you've been hearing the noise and your ears are numb at that point.
Potentially, yeah. But $10 on Amazon, totally worth it if you need some earbuds. So I'm taking a couple of these with me on my trip because I know there are going to be times I need to zone out, either watching movies or listening to some music. The second thing I got to show you, this is an Anker, A-N-K-E-R, battery pack. What's cool, it's got a little LED flashlight that will last when fully charged something like 130 years. I mean, it's stupid. This is a 15 1,000 milliamp hour battery pack. And so it's got 2 USB plugs, a 1 amp and a 2 amp. And so when you charge this up, you can then plug 2 USB charging cables for anything, your phone, your tablet,
your iPad, right?
iPad, and it'll charge it. What I do half of the time, because my tablet is, I never charge it right. I'm carrying around my tablet and this, and I'm just constantly charging it. This will charge an iPhone, I think it said 12 times before this battery runs out, or a tablet like 6 times.
I have almost the exact same one. I have an Anker. It's a little different shape, so it's a generation older or newer. I'm not sure which. That I took with me to Germany, and I used it to charge my iPad and my iPhone several times on the way over and back on one charge.
I'm charging it.
And there were actually a couple times late at night on the airplane on those intercontinental trips, they'll turn all the lights out, and I used a light on this.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a gimmick, but actually it's kind of cool.
And the fact that it lasts forever, the battery on that. Next, another Anker product. Oh, this is $50. So it's a little pricey. But I keep this in my backpack, fully charged. I can't tell you the number of times I've used it in a pinch. It was great when we were in Chicago because I was able to charge my phone without taking it back. Now I run out of phone space if I'm doing videos or pictures before I run out of battery life, and that never used to be the case. The other Anker product I recently bought is this, I forget what they call it. It's a 40-watt, 5-port, family-size USB charger. So it has 5 USB charging ports on the front there, and it just plugs into the wall. And this has been wonderful next to my bed because I have an iPhone, I have my tablet, I have my Fitbit charger, I have my Kindle, all with different charging ports, all needing different USB plugins. And because this plugs into the wall, this charges so fast. Unlike plugging your USB port into your computer, and it only takes up the 1 port. So I'm excited to take this with us on our trip.
A lot of people don't know that your USB ports on your computer
have different
are often a very low wattage.
That's right.
And so there's like 3.5 watt and 5 watt. And
some of them won't even charge your iPad.
Yeah, that's right.
Most computer USB ports won't charge your iPad.
It'll say not charging.
That's right. This goes up to 8 watts per port. So this will charge your thing super duper fast. I mean, it's really crazy. And so it's going to be great in the hotel room to just sit this on the table, plug in all my crap, have it charged overnight all at the same time without having to mess with a bunch of extension cords and extra plugs. And finally, because we do videos and do YouTube stuff, and that's $25 right now on Amazon Prime. The last thing I want to show you is a Samson microphone.
It's a strong name. This
is a $90 microphone, I think, on Prime for $50, $40. I think it's $40. And it's got this clip, so you can actually clip it to the top of your laptop. It plugs in with the same plug as my Blue Yeti microphone. It has an earphone jack, so if you want to listen to what your audio sounds like. It has a front, what is that, cardioid?
Yes,
a front and round sound.
Mostly on the front, but some on the side.
Options. So it's good for a podcast like this where you're sitting right in front of the mic, or if you want to pick up the room noise. And this little clip, because it rotates, it becomes a stand for the microphone. It works really, really well. 10 times better than the laptop microphone.
You guys are going to see how well it works, right? Because we're planning on using it while we travel.
Yeah, because that's the reason that I'm carrying this and taking this with us is because this is going to be much easier to travel with than this microphone. And as I was thinking about packing, the idea of trying to carry this with me was just torture. Said, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to take this one. We're going to make do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Really, we probably will end up just recording things on our iPhone. But we'll have this with us just in case. This is $40 on Amazon Prime. Really, really good for traveling. It even has, on the bottom here, it's got a mic hookup, a threading, so you can put it on a mic stand and use it. I don't know who would do that, who would go to all that effort, but it's pretty good. So
Crazy talk. What do you think of this tobacco?
You
think smoke it at all?
I did, yeah. I smoked it all first video on Wednesday.
And this is, what again?
Guilty Pleasure by
Ashton,
not Kutcher. I thought it was sweet.
Very fruity. It's not quite as Fruit Loopy fruity as our mystery German tobacco.
Yeah. I thought it's pretty good. I would smoke it again. I mean, it definitely has flavor.
That's always good in the pipe tobacco.
Well, it's
unlike last
better
week's.
than the Virginia. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not good at this. Judging flavors of tobaccos.
So that vanilla mango and exotic citrus, definitely picking up the fruity, the mango, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some.
It's a little bit of bitterness in there. The citrus, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
As many flavored tobaccos, it's the end here of the bowl is not awesome.
That's why I put mine down.
But up until the point where I was getting close to the dottle, it was smoking fine. So,
well, that's it for
I
Friday.
will smoke it again.
Yeah, that's it for Friday. Make sure to keep an eye out on Rusticob.com for your new Rusticob, because we all know you're going to buy one because they're pretty awesome.
Hey, at least go and look at them because they're pretty awesome.
They're pretty and awesome and pretty awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Part of the thinking on this was in preparation for and thinking about Cobfoolery. And you could do this too. You could buy a pipe and you could buy paint and you could sand the finish off and you could do this. I'm not saying that you can't. What I can tell you about this is it's a tried and true method that we know is going to work and that you're going to be happy with. So if you want to try one of ours, they'll be available. All right. Make it a great weekend, guys. We'll see you again on Wednesday.
Later.